Tyler Hackner going to the movie theater for Avatar. You know, I wouldn't, but I'm not you, so let me know how the COVID goes. I will tell you this much. You know, I love movies. And personally, I think the film industry... Now, I have a lot to say about the film industry. The film industry, to my understanding, is one of the industries that takes COVID the most serious. In fact, let me riff on this. So the film industry takes COVID extremely seriously. Why? Well, it's business. If a lead actor gets sick, I mean, you can't film. You can't do any production. Everyone else is going to sit there and go, fuck, the lead actor's sick. Right? So out of their own selfishness, the film industry has created probably the most efficient COVID screening process and safety process in America for themselves, because the film industry is still delivering films to movie theaters nationwide in exclusivity deals. So think about this. The film industry understands that COVID is a serious problem. They're aware of how serious the problem is. They protect themselves, their crew, their actors, their directors, their producers, their boom mic operators. They're all extremely protected, more protected than anyone else in the country, even in hospitals. Even probably equivalent to government. I mean, we have a lot of stupid fucking politicians, right? But think about this. They still release their movies to theaters and exclusivity deals where people go in, get crammed in like sardines to all spread COVID to each other so they can enjoy the latest action thriller, the latest superhero comic book film. Isn't that weird? That's weird to me. That's weird. There's a lot of movies I want to watch coming up. And I'm going to have to spend months of my life avoiding spoilers because I don't want to get infected with a disease that destroys my immune system. Even though the people that made the film are taking COVID really seriously, they don't care about anyone else. Now, again, I'm not going to blame individual directors, individual actors here. It's an industrial problem. It's a capitalistic problem, right? But it is a little fucked up. It is a little weird when you think about it. When you really think about these things, when you analyze the world as we are all living in, it is a little fucking strange that the film industry is so protective of their own when it comes to COVID, but they still have exclusivity deals with theaters all over the country. Theaters are, every time there is a movie that is screened at a theater, it is a super spreader event. And again, we have the technology to just stream it. That's the thing. We have the solution. The answer is right here. This is like someone who is starving to death. And there is Brussels sprouts, steaming, beautiful, drizzled with a little bit of, some good stuff on there. It tastes delicious. It's healthy for you. But they don't like Brussels sprouts. So they would rather starve to death than eat the Brussels sprouts. That's America. We have the solution. We have the answer. It's right there. And yet, we do nothing. So, a little interesting. But I am looking forward to having to dodge spoilers for upcoming films. So, that's great. But anyway, there's my little rant on that one.